Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to the Timberpunk. We have no goods selected. Yeah, those are two storages. Still didn't decide what to put in them. That's fine, they are a backup. In the last episode, I think we started with these new farms that I'm already using in other runs. And we are currently building a new one. Yeah, they need to tunnel all of that. And yeah, we went way too close. It shouldn't be like that. Okay, this is correct. We have a station here. No station here. I'm just pondering from which way to bring the road. I don't like that this is not centered. Whatever. Yeah, let's use this road. It will be here. Irrigation. I should have built the irrigation a little bit higher, but I don't think we will have that much rain here to contaminate it, so let's stick with the usual setup. If there will be a problem, I will raise it up by one block, so to stop water from rushing in. I mean, especially the contaminated water. Normal water is not a problem at all. The problem is just spicy water, yeah, the acid rain. Alright, so that will be our new farm. Here we will have another one where we are currently building it. This tubeway will be disconnected. And we are going to move all these farms, I guess then. Yeah, so currently we have soybeans, corn, and canola. Okay, soybeans, corn, canola. So what am I going to do here is to clear planting area. We will stop doing that. So no more canola here, even the trees, doesn't matter. Let's stop planting here. You know what, let's stop planting this whole field. They can still harvest what they have, but they will not be planting more. And next is more eggplants, cassavas. Yeah, that will be here. So we will have cassava, eggplants, and what else? Let's add kohlrabis here. Or you know what? Let's do more kohlrabis on both sides like this. Like this, yeah. Okay, so that will be our new farm. We will make this roof a little bit nicer later. That's not a priority right now. We can stop the irrigation here. Yeah, anyways, we will be removing all of that because this will be a new district here, so I will want to rebuild it properly. And this district, I don't want to really grow it beyond too much, so I think these are the farms. We have this pumping station here, so I think we can make the border on this farm. I think here, yeah, this can be another farm here. So this tubeway can remain there, but we will just rebuild it differently. We can drag it under all that drainage. And we can see that I already started with that. So let's just connect these together. And here connect it at the edges. Oh, there's a gap. Okay, can we fix that? Yes, we can. Easy fix, just need to replace these platforms. Here we need double platform and then single platform. And the same here in a corner. Okay, fixed. Fixed. So yeah, these farms, that will be a border for the district. Yeah, it will not be exactly here. It will be a little bit crooked or more natural borders if you want to. Maybe we will rebuild it later with moving these pumping stations somewhere here in the middle. Maybe that will be a good idea. We already have some pumps here and we have more room here. This will not be farmland, so maybe I can make it pumping stations, storage tanks here, and more amenities or whatever we will need. Yeah, we can do it that way. Alright, and this station needs to go. All of these needs to be filled up with terrain blocks. So bye-bye roads. Welcome dead blocks. Oh, there is something here. What's that? Impermeable 4. Is there something under here? Oh, I remember why there were the station here. Yeah, we have our hidden cloning facility here. Okay, we can fix that. Not a problem. Not a problem. So we will just tunnel this area. We are going to tunnel here a little bit. Let's tunnel under this. Yeah, okay, that's correct. So we will tunnel and build a tubeway there to connect it, and the rest can be covered with terrain blocks anyways. So we just need to remove this impermeable 4. So we are going to lose an access to our breeding pods for a while. That shouldn't disrupt our society much. I'm going to prioritize the tunneling and rebuilding that tubeway. Yeah, so I will be micromanaging this, but that's fine. Let's go turbo speed throughout the night at least. Maybe a little bit longer. Alright, this was tunneled here. Yes, we need to disconnect that tubeway for a second. Reconnect. And don't forget to prioritize it. That needs to be built quickly. And from here, we will just continue like this. Let's go. You can build from both sides if you can reach it. And this way, the cloning facility will remain hidden. We have 5 stranded beavers that are down there. We are going to rescue them as soon as we can. Maybe I can speed up the process a little bit. You know what? I think that will be a good idea. Let's just blast this open and build it that way. That will be much faster than waiting for the tubeway. I even prioritize it. Let's put 18 working hours. I want to get access to them as soon as possible. So, to work. Go, 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 go. Yesterday was too late. And detonating. And now you can you can work on all of this. Oh, we have a sandstorm. Brilliant! That's what we needed, right? Okay, let's go and check where the stupid sandstorm is hitting. Okay, it's on the other side of the map. It may hit our district. Yeah, it's quite spreading. Look at that. It's quite massive. I don't see it being screwing up with anything much. Yeah, it's depositing a lot of sediment, I can say, or sand at the bottom of our massive lake. Oh yeah, a few blocks here and there. Hopefully nothing critical will be blocked. It shouldn't be. And sandstorm is over. Okay, this time it wasn't that dramatic as the last time. And I see this was tunneled. Perfect. So the next day they can finish building the tubeway. Alright, and then we will just cover it with terrain blocks. And problem fixed. And here we can continue raising this. All the way here. We can have more farmland on this. There are still some ruins. Let's tunnel underneath them and remove them. This road is unused anyways. Remove that. Yeah, this looks good, and we will build the pumping stations here. This is our district crossing. We have a power shaft here. I should draw those power shafts one level lower so we can build above it and above them, I mean, and hide all of this. So let's do some tunneling here. And we will be hiding most of that tubeway, most of that power shaft. And here from this side, this side, maybe here. Building up platforms for our pumps. But I would really want to get rid of these thorns. Maybe I can't cheat and tunnel underneath them. We are going to remove them because I don't want them to be here, even if I'm not going to see them. Yes, call me autistic, whatever you want, but that's the way I'm going to do. Down with the stairs! We can use overhangs here, yeah. I can use overhangs here to get rid of them. Oh, wrong stairs. Idiot! Spiral staircase. Much better, much better, much better. This road is disconnected. Yeah, we need a path down here. The easiest will be from here, of course. That's only temporary. This will be all filled up with terrain blocks. And I have a vertical tubeway here, so I guess I was planning for a station. So let's have it here. If I was planning for it or not, we will have a station here. And our cloning facility was already reconnected. Perfect. And it will remains hidden underground. And for our housing here, I think all the food storages and all that stuff we can put underground. I should have planned that ahead, but nevertheless, we are going to do it now. Wait, what I'm trying to say is we could have that storage directly below our skyscraper. I will be doing that with the others when I will be building them, because this is kinda too late. I would have needed to destroy the whole thing, because I don't think I can really build overhangs somehow to support this. That wouldn't probably work. I can try, but I don't think you can support buildings that way. But what I can try is, we have these drainages here. Let's try something. I never tried it before. I should be able to put overhangs like this. No, I am not able to. Usually you can put them through the platforms, but in this case I can't, because they are intersecting the buildings. But let's try an experiment here. Let's dig a little bit deeper. We don't need to go that deep. I just want to test it out. Yeah, let's spend some resources for the sake of science. It's not a priority. When they will get to it, they will get to it. I'm not going to rush it. We have this new farm running here. You definitely can use some help. So we are going to add another farm here. And probably another farm here to support this farmland and this farmland that we are currently building. And this is how far away? That's 8, 9, 10 blocks away. Okay. So how far is this? That's 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is where? Okay, 10 is a border. So on 11 is the center then for the irrigation. Okay, just double checking. No, that's only 9, 10. No, that's correct. Yeah, 9 because 10 is here, the border. And then this is 10. Oh, that's not correct. It's not correct. Let me re-evaluate. 9, 10 blocks. Yeah, this is one shorter then. That's 8, 9. And here it is 10. Here it is 10. Here 10. Yeah, so this side is 1 block short, but I'm not going to fix it. It's not that big of a deal, and we already have a tubeway there and everything. So screw that, that's fine. And here instead we will build it properly. So this will be 10 blocks, that's here. And then you have a border. It should be here. This is our new irrigation. And this should be 10. That's 10. Here this is 10, so that's the border. And here this is 10. Okay. Since this is 10, we will not go further with the terrain blocks. So that's the last. Instead, we'll put down the platforms as a border and drainage. Okay, continue. Tunneling under that power shaft, I think, went well. I guess all of that is done. So what we can do now is just first to build the power shaft, and then we will reconnect it. Okay, and they are tunneling down here. Let's build those stairs so we can get down. I want to experiment a little bit more, but I have a like 90% feeling that it will not work. Oh, it deposited a few blocks here. Okay, let's use explosives because we have only 8 pickaxes and we are not making more. That's the remains from the sandstorm. And if we have another sandstorm, what is the chance for a sandstorm? I have a feeling it's way too high. Sandstorm chance, 25%. Let's lower it to 15. Alright, where it is? Oh yeah, here. It should not cover our farmland, but it can cover the empty places. Funny thing is that we have plenty of FPS on running it 30-40, but the sandstorm itself is lagging and moving in a like a slideshow way. You see that? It's even moving that way on the slowest speed. So I think that's the, well, maybe not intended way, but it is the way it is done. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'll just find it, you know, curious. And yeah, terrain blocks are appearing everywhere, but it can't block our roads, fortunately. And there are no major water waves that it can block. But it can block our pumps, which is not fun. Oh yeah, it already dropped some of the terrain blocks down here. And under our pumps. Yeah, we will need to detonate that. Don't worry, we will blast it off. And it seems that the sandstorm will go through all of our districts. Well, except for this one down here. And we have a stranded beaver? Oh, you got stranded down there. Well, I'm sorry, mate. Maybe we can rescue your tunnel here. Oh, something happened to our power shaft. Why we are suddenly producing only 800 power? Did it block something down here? It shouldn't do this because this is like, this is enclosed environment. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think I'm being, yeah, I'm going to disable the sandstorms. They are making things that they shouldn't be, because this is like enclosed. There's no way the sand could get down here. Can we blast it off? I think we can. We can't reach everywhere. I may cheat a little bit here. Yeah, I'm going to cheat. Sorry for that, but you will at least see it. I am not hiding anything. The sandstorm definitely needs some work to be done on it. Let's lower the view. I can't see shit here. Yeah, this didn't happen. Help too much. Okay, I think only these were added. Those two down, presumably. I don't know. I can't remember every single block that was put down here. Anyways, let's blast all this and find out if that helped. It was definitely flat, so I think I'm going to blast the rest here. It is still flooded. Let's keep it running for a while. I should check the other areas here. There are levees. And on the levees it can't deposit, I guess. Okay, it's working. Alright, what we can do next is, but without cheating, of course, we will tunnel this area a little bit more. Let's make more room for the water. For the spicy water to flow. Okay. Oh yeah. It deposited a lot of here. We will definitely not be increasing this area, so let's keep removing all of this. That's fine. This area here, I'm perfectly fine with it. But when you have some enclosed things like pressurized pipes or whatever, it shouldn't be depositing it there. Maybe I would argue even not under deep water. So yeah, I disabled that for now. These thorns, they are working on their removal. Nice. The one beaver from here was rescued. Now, I'm going to disconnect this power shaft for now. I can't all of it, or there was... Oh, I can here. Okay, I just trying not to dismantle the tubeway. And here, we just need vertical one. Yep, and that will be reconnected. Lovely. And the rest of this area we will start covering with terrain blocks. Like this. This road, papa, bye bye, sayonara, adios amigos. Okay, we have a new irrigation here. Ready? Let's detonate. And we are going to do more drainage for the rain. Maybe not needed, but I kinda like the design of it. So let's do it anyways. Und hier, we will put the fluid dump. Ja? Ja. Und ein farmhouse. Wunderbar. Okay, station is close by. Maybe I can build another station closer to the irrigation there. Maybe I can build another station here. Like this, yeah. Let's do that. So we will blast this one piece off, build a vertical power shaft, tubeway. I don't know why I'm mixing those two all the time, power shaft and tubeway. I don't know. They seems to be the same thing in my brain or whatever. I want to build a fucking tubeway here, not a power shaft. I'm not doing that on purpose. It's really tripping me off. Oh, we have a spicy rain coming down from the skies. Enjoy, my lovely subjects. Enjoy the spicy water. It's a gift from me. And look at these idiots. All of them stranded down here like a sheep. Well, probably the beavers never seen a sheep, but that doesn't mean they are not acting like them. Look at them. Aren't they so adorable and fucking stupid? Yes, they are. And I love them. And we may rescue them later, but it is not a priority. We have better things to do than be rescuing stupid beavers. Let's go and check this pointless experiment. And do some experimentation. Because why not? Okay, remove these platforms. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. No, you can't. Ah, I know. I remember when you can build the overhangs through the platforms. When you have triple or double platforms, but not the single ones. See, you can build, you can't build. We can do the experiment here. That doesn't change anything about the skyscraper. We will not be able to do anything with it. Let's do an experiment. Let's build this contraption here. And then we will add, let's say, these 3 overhangs. But I think this will still act as a, as double. So that will still make the whole thing collapse. Yeah. Alright. I don't think that's needed to build. Let's close this. And we can build that storage under this area. I don't think there is anything down here. Oh, there is this. Yeah. There's a river. Are we even using that river? Yeah, we are filtering bad water from it here. I want the storage. What about here? But it was so nice place here. Ooh, look at that! That's a lot of spicy water. Everything is flooded. Oh yeah, really, everything is flooded. What the hell? How's the drainage doing? Not much, eh? Oh yeah, this location here is acting as a drainage. Look at that. Okay, 27 anvil beavers. Nicely done. The central district will definitely need to be built with some perfect drainage system. Fortunately, I have plenty of experience from building the Rainborn playthrough, where we are transferring the whole land to Camino from Star Wars. Never-ending rain. Let's empty this odd storage here. It shouldn't even be in this location. Get lost. And our new irrigation is already contaminated. Lovely. Now it occurred to me, I could have installed a valve here for filtering just the bad water. Why didn't I have done it? Why? You know, let's conduct an experiment. We are going to remove this. We are going to remove the rest. We are going all the way down to the same depth as the irrigation is. And we are going to build a bunch of valves here and a contamination sensor. And we will try to build a drainage system for it. Yes, let's overcomplicate things. I like to do that. So you can keep dropping water there, it's fine. Let's detonate all of this. Okay, and now what I have in mind was this. A throttling valve here. And another throttling valve here. Then terrain blocks on top, like this. Here, let's have platforms. I'm using single ones because maybe I will drag a tubeway through here. And then cover the rest with this, with more terrain blocks. Down here we need an contamination sensor. Let's build it in the middle. And if it detects more than, let's say 5%, or let's go 10 or 8. Let's test 10. We will automate this valve, and when on, it will just be flushing everything out. This one is here just to let that water out. This will be permanently open. Okay, let's try it out. The problem may be when this is full. I don't know if it will be releasing any water. But in an experimental branch, there is like a pressurized pump that we can use. I don't know what it is called. I never used it yet. So this may not work when there is a lot of water. If this water level was much lower, I think it would work. I can test it on the other side. There's that bloody tubeway there. But I think we can work with it. Okay, the water is contaminated. It is being released or not? I can't tell. I don't think it is flowing. Maybe slightly. Maybe it is. It's definitely flowing and it is letting out the bad water. Well, bad water, all water. It is flushing it out and this fluid dump is dropping the fresh water in. And we can see that the contamination went down to 10%. Let's lower this threshold to 5% to keep testing. But I think this is working well. And I removed the surface drainage. We will not have that much rain here anyways. So it's not that big deal. And this is working well. Yeah, it's flushing all that bad water. I like it. It will not work on this one here, as that's built differently and it's further away. It will work. I can connect it at least from this top layer to the drainage. So only thing that I need to do is to tunnel here. It will be faster than removing the crops and blasting off. So let's tunnel here, remove the platform, put the valve here and contamination sensor again. Yeah, and we will be flushing to this direction at least. I can do it on every other side. I don't think I just need to do it. So let's use just one valve. And lower the working hours down to 16. Okay. Slow down. The platform was built. Well, it was tunneled. Now let's put that valve again here. Threshold will be 5%. Automate with this one. And on audio will be on, off, off. Okay. It will be releasing water only from top layer, but that may be enough to flush it out and replenish it with the fresh water. Currently it is off because there is not that high contamination. This may work well here, but it will definitely not work on Rainbow because we have there way too much rain. It won't work there. Alright, this is already irrigated. Let's start growing more soybeans. Yeah, we are out of soybeans, so let's plant more of them. Soybeans, cassava. This path shouldn't be here. So, as I was saying, soybean, cassavas. What else? Oh, we can increase the mushroom production. But we have enough fermented of them. Okay. But definitely more soybeans. So let's do again a soybeans. And the rest. Let's do more kohlrabies. Because why not? We have even our additional station here, which is fine and perfect and great and everything. Ah, this was covered. Nice. The thorns, most of them were removed. Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely. I just want to get a little bit more down and remove the rest. Whoop, wrong button. Wrong button. Okay, like this. We'll get down, remove this thorn. And here, I want... Oh, there are more thorns down here. I shouldn't have seen them. We'll get to them eventually. Anyways, platforms, the important stuff. I want to go from here and from the other side. Okay, so instead of these platforms here, let's build an overhang. Maybe I should have brought those pumps higher. This is quite low. It's odd. Yeah. Don't build those platforms. Overhangs, I mean. We are going to build them a little bit higher. They should be like this. Yeah. These pumps will be removed and rebuilt. Here, I don't think we need to go further with the terrain blocks. Let's keep these platforms so we can hold a little bit more water here. So we'll do it this way, and then we can detonate under these pumps. Yeah, this will be much better. There will be gap on this side. That will be bothering me. So let's do it differently. Let's build it like this. 6 pumps. Lovely. Close to the station, district crossing and everything. And from this side, we can add even more of them. That part under the overhangs will be removed later. It's only temporary. Here, let's make platforms. I don't know how far I will go. Let's do 6. Yeah, let's build it like this. That's fine. And here, just to make it a little bit nicer, we are going to fill these up with terrain blocks. These ruins were tunneled under, so let's remove that. Oh yeah, these overhang. I want to remove them. I don't like the looks of it, so I need to blast this one piece off so we can get to it. Maybe they can remove it anyways, but yeah, let's blast that one on top so I can build the terrain blocks easily there. Dirt is really cheap, so I don't mind destroying it. And here we will bring this up higher. Yeah, it will be nice like that. These shouldn't be here. More pumps. So this will be our new pumping station. And the old one we can then dismantle or leave it as it is and connect it to a new district that we will build in the middle. Alright, after these pumps are built, we can remove these that are here all over. And I still didn't tackle that storage area that I wanted to build, right? And I want it to be fairly close to the housing area. That's why I wanted to do it here, next to the farms. I may still do it. But first, let's make a design. Or a template, blueprint, whatever you want to call it. I need some flat land, which we don't really have. Okay, this must do. So, for each food, that's 1, 2, not the blueberries, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I am missing algae rations, mangroves. So, wait, a coffee too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 9 different storages. This will be just for the food. 1, 2, 3. We need 9, so this will be quite big. Do I want to go double? I can just go 5 like this. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That will be like one batch of them. And then if we need an extension or build more storage, we can just build them on top. So we need to go at least 7 blocks deep. Let's go 8 to avoid flooding. And this is flooded now. Don't I have a floodgates here built? This one, let's open it a little bit more. Oh, we have an outlet here, so why aren't you working? Yeah, this is not working well. Because it is opening and closing. I need to keep it open for some time. Yeah, we need memory, maybe? Memory. Oh, where are you? Here? I don't remember why I was doing it before. Set reset. And I can take a chronometer. No, not a chronometer. Timer. Probably overcomplicating it, but I don't care. I want delay, maybe? Applies time-based processing to its input signal. Maybe I just need a timer. Delays A, okay. On by T1, off by T2. Resets when reset. What I'm trying to do is to take the signal from here to open the floodgates, send it to maybe just a memory. Send to memory and then reset it after, I don't know, a couple of hours. But how can I do it with this? Is there anything else here that I'm missing? I don't think so. I just need a timer, but it is not really clear to me, at least. I would just need something like set timer for like an hour or whatever. Let's experiment. We'll find out if I've done it correctly. For now, let's keep these floodgates open and let that excess water out. I can flood it on purpose later and test it out. Maybe it would work better even with this depth sensor if it was somewhere else on the other side of the lake, for instance. Okay, it is not flooded anymore. And to connect to these storages like this, I can have a station like that. I don't want any other, connection to it. I just want station here with a tubeway. Yeah, of course you are 3 high. Asshole. But I can work with that. And this would be the next level for it. Still with the station. Here we can easily just build the stairs down. Like this. There will be a station and tubeway behind it. Just like I built the cloning facility. This is just taking way more space. And this is flooded again. Okay, build this finally so I can test it out, for fuck's sake. Come on, all the resources you have here. All of them. Just build it. Oh, they are flooded, so they can't work. Yeah, whatever. Let's open this. Open it fully. There's a spicy water dropping on us. Okay, it is unflooded now, so let's turn it off. Okay, so this is not working yet. Okay. You need to be connected, maybe just only to the timer. Yeah, now it is open. We are flushing the water. It's going for 4 hours, and then it should stop. The reaction speed at 75%, so it should close the valves slower. Yep, it switched to off, but it instantly overflows here because all the water is rushing in. But let's keep it running for a couple of days. We'll see if it's working or not. Probably I will need to move this depth sensor elsewhere, not in front of the pumps, valves. You know what? Let's put it somewhere. Somewhere. All the way here, maybe. Oh, there was a lot of dirt deposited here from that stupid sandstorm. We can have it here. This is like a dead arm of the whole lake or river, whatever. Let's build it there. I will use that one. And here we need to clear this out a little bit more. We are going to do more tunneling and explosions. Yeah, we lost access down here, so we will need a new path. But look at this. So many terrain blocks where they shouldn't be. Okay, we have this station here, so I'm going to build a path from it. And even here are more terrain blocks. Yeah, let's get rid of them. Okay, a new depth sensor was built, so you will be using this one. And 095 it should be, right? Yeah, I think I copied the same one. Alright, so I don't need a memory and this here. Just the timer. Okay, I think that will be good enough. And it will be flushing water until this drops down here. And it shouldn't, you know, go up and down as the water flows through the valves, because we are measuring it further away. Okie dokie. So that's that. And how big is this storage? That's 3, 6... Is that a 3 or it is 4 wide? 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 blocks long. 18 blocks long. That's 10. 18 would be somewhere here. We can do it if we go really deep and fill this whole area with terrain blocks, because there is this river. Let's empty this storage, move it away. Let's put it here. Our new pumps were built, so let's remove these ones. The path needs to go. Platforms too, they will be removed. This overhang, remove. That was detonated nicely. Here, just make at least the overhang. Or you know what? Let's make it deeper, like this. Okay, so it looks nice. These platforms, bye-bye. I want to get rid of these thorns here. They're blocking our pumps, kinda. So we are going to remove that. Here, we are going to blast this a little bit more open. So this storage empty. This one can get that dirt. And we are going to rebuild this area, because I want that underground storage. And here we will be removing these terrain blocks that shouldn't even be here. And we have more spicy rain coming down, and it's hitting this area again. It really likes this location, flooding it all the time. Okay, this storage can be removed, and now 18 blocks long. And how wide? That's 3, 6, 7. 7 blocks wide. For the simplicity, I'm not going to count the, you know, the corners or whatever. They're just 18 blocks long. So this is 10. This is 18. 18 and 3, 6, 7. So that's 1, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to blast this open. I'm aware that there is a gap in below, so I don't even need to use triple dynamite. I don't care. Let's just use them, blast it open. We will need to fill it up with terrain blocks. Maybe we'll even save some of this channel, because we are pumping from here, so we can avoid that. The only issue will be the tubeway connection. Let's check where we have it. We have a tubeway here. It's going above ground. Where is the rest of the connection? Oh, it is above ground here. Okay. We have a tubeway station here, so that means we have a tubeway connection closer. Yeah, we can connect either from this side or from this side, but I think we will go with this one. We'll go here and then down. Okay, almost all the explosives are in place. One more is missing. Okay, let's detonate on the road, so no beaver will go there. Alright, that was open. Wide open. Now, we need to go deeper, so on this level, triple dynamites. These will be single, single. We have an overhang here that needs to go because we need to make it watertight. So we will need to build that. It will be easiest if we just blast this open and rebuild it from the top layer. And here we need to blast one more layer here so we can rebuild this wall to make it watertight. And then we will build this. That will be the wall. We are blasting this off so we can reach these just right underneath them. Here is some platform that needs to go. Yeah, let's remove that. And it needs to be all the way here. Okay, that will be the wall to stop from flooding. Okay, we will need a bunch of bridges to reach everything here. Two bridges. Jeff bridges. 1, 2, so 2 gap between always. Okay. Now, please, begin the construction or demolition, whatever we want to call it. I will first flatten the whole area to the same level and then we will figure out how deep we will go, but probably all the way down. So we have plenty of space here. And down here under these pumps, let's detonate the explosives. This thorn here, yes, please remove it. These platforms we don't need anymore. Neither all of these. Ooh, this pool here is really contaminated. It's really good that we are rebuilding all of that. And there's still some old storage that I should have removed a long time ago. And this tapper shack is paused for some reason. Don't know why, but I see we have 0 pine resin, so let's start collecting it. Why not? Okay, the border here. Let's detonate all of that. And start filling up the border like this. And we don't need to touch these mechanical fluid pumps, only we will need to rebuild the overhang here and it can work as it was working until now. Good. Let's detonate these single explosives and replace that with more triple dynamites. Alright, so maybe we will even have today the storage build. That would be nice. Oh, spicy water again. Okay, we have that tubeway here. Unfortunately, still we don't have any tubeway with impermeable floor or whatever. Not with impermeable floor, like tubeway levee. That's a mod in Ember Pelts where you can build them like that. Or there is a new addition in an experimental branch that you can use tubeway that is watertight. And the power shaft too. So we don't need to do any hacks around it. Just like I'm going to do now. Because otherwise the lower layers will get flooded all the time. But first, I need to dig down all the way, and then I will be working on the connection. Oh, these stones here were removed, but there is still more work for us to do. So let's get down to the business. Okay, I think we can detonate there all the explosives. Okay, there are a few pieces that are not on the same level, and that's okay. We'll fix that. I want to always, when I'm doing something like this, bring all of those pieces on the same level. It's much easier to deal with and plan and build, and you can see it more clearly, etc. It's not needed, but I like to do it. So first I'm going to flatten the whole area, and then we will put down all triple dynamites again, and we will go all the way to the level 0. And here we have this tubeway. Well, we will have a tubeway. Vertical one is not solid. Well, it is solid, but it is not watertight. So I'm thinking, how can I do this? I can build impermeable floor on top of it. So, maybe I will need more room here. Because if I have a connection like this, I put impermeable floor on top. It doesn't matter because the water can flow through this channel there. So what I need to do is to have a height difference. Yeah, that will work. Yeah. We will have this connection here. We will have this vertical tubeway here. Normal tubeway or vertical, doesn't matter. And on top we'll put impermeable floor. And we will have terrain blocks around it. So it will not be able to pass water down. And it will not flood. Just like with the breeding pods underground. So what I need to do here is just build one tubeway, and then we'll have a vertical one here, and that will be covered with impermeable floor. It will be okay. Let's keep blasting. Do we have everything? Ooh, we are kind of out of extract. Okay, I'm going to check the production. Do we have enough centrifuges or what's going on? Come on, let's put down explosive. Centrifuges. Where are you? We have 2 centrifuges and it's apparently not enough. Oh, no one is working there. That's why. Why we don't have enough bots? What happened here again? Why aren't you working? You have plenty of power. We don't have limbs. Oh, this happened again. Yeah, I should be keeping these on the highest priority. All these workforces, yeah. That's what happened. Let's prioritize all of these. We need more bots. For now, normal beavers will be working in the centrifuges. That's why we don't have extract, damn it. Oh yeah, they're removing those thorns. Lovely job. So at least we have enough explosives, but not enough extract. That will change soon, hopefully. Oh, they done here. Okay, I see a few explosives that we can detonate. Alright, they're slowly working, and that's mostly cosmetic here. It's not really that critical, but I still want to remove them and make it nice. And we have 19 contaminated beavers and 14 unwell. Damn it. That's a lot. Can I see where they are? So we have District 2, 5 contaminated, apparently. So let's send them to... I need to send them to East District, because they have the contamination pods. So send them. And West District, they have 14. Okay, send them all for decontamination. I need to build decontamination pods everywhere. Oh, they have 2 here. But we are still low on extract, so they may not get cured instantly, but there is still this is still filled up, so they'll be okay. And I see the contaminated beavers are already here and they are being treated. Perfect. So they will be cured shortly. Okay, let's go turbo speed for a while. We need to wait. Okay, another level can be blasted, so let's do it. And we missed one spot. Yeah, but that's one explosive only. It's okay. Let's check how deep down we are. Okay, level 7. So we need to go 2 more times. We don't really need to do it, but I want to do it, so that's a difference. Oh, we have a problem. Why are our breeding pods flooded? There shouldn't be a way to get water down here. And through where? Did I disrupted something? There shouldn't have been a impermeable floor on these. Maybe I never built it, or maybe it was removed when I was, you know, working around it. That's a possibility too. Anyways, let's add few here. I think that's the issue. Because here, the water shouldn't reach here, this area, and backfall to our breeding pods. So I guess the tubeway was the culprit problem. We will fix that, and I will check on them next to rain. Oh, we have another massive spicy water rain here. Our west district is being hit quite strongly. I will need to rebuild these irrigation drainages here. Yeah, we will get another batch of contaminated beavers. And it seems that we are not producing enough extract. I need to add more. We are kinda out of space here. But where is the bloody... You wouldn't believe me if I told you that I have 1300 hours here. And I can't still find the bloody buildings where they are. Anyways, 2 new centrifuges will be built here. Vamos, speed, rapido, luz, schneller. It should have been already built. Oh, look at this. Okay, let's go check the breeding pods. They are not flooded. Water is not flowing down. Okay, I think it was the problem. Yeah, you see, this is flooded completely, this tubeway. So it was letting water down through here. But since I built that impermeable floor, it's okay. So that was the issue. Oh, this farm is drying out. I think we are flushing that bad water from here. I think that's why. Yep, it definitely released quite a bit of water. Never mind, the irrigation will be fixed. Let's check on our explosives. Oh yeah. When we will get more extract, it will go better. And we are starting to go down on bad water. Where we are getting our main? Ah, from here. It would be really better if these are the bots. But we are kinda short on bots. We are still missing 4. Anyways. At least the food and water is great, but I really want to build that storage. Let's check at least on these. Remove all the rubble that is here. No one is collecting that. The thorns were removed from this location. This was deepened. Not everywhere as I would like to. But at least some places. Let's remove the road here and the platforms that we don't need. So how many pumps we have here? 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13 pumps. And here we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, this is good. Maybe one more row. And we can work on the storage. Okay, we will remove this overhang here. We'll be blasting these pieces here and building an overhangs. And here we will have another row of pumps. Okie dokie. And the water tanks probably here in this location. We can cover the whole area. Anyways, it's quite ugly here. So we can do either terrain overhangs or build normal overhangs. And this doesn't really have that big throughput, right? Oh yeah, this is only one block getting there. We need to rebuild this a little bit. Or better said, blast off a bit. And down here, yeah, and we can detonate that. And I think we need to go one more time. Yes, let's go one more time then. And then we can start working on the storages. Okay, and the last platforms here. Yeah, there are some explosives that I would like to really detonate down here, but we can't reach them unfortunately. But I think this is good enough. Let's build those overhangs and we'll build additional pumps. Oh, I can't fit here a pump, yeah, because the way this is built. Never mind, that's okay. Maybe I'll fix it later. Maybe I fix it now. Let's just blast this one piece here so I can rebuild this pump other way around. And then it will work. And here, let's detonate all of this. Oh, there's really not that much opening going in. It's really only this. Okay, let's build a proper channel then to those decontamination pumps. I don't care if they are not efficient enough or whatever. I just like them. So let's build a channel. We will rebuild this with terrain blocks afterwards. It's fine. It's fine to make a mess. And these stairs are no longer needed here, so let's get rid of them. Neither is this station, so that will go too. That power shaft, yeah, that power shaft is going underground, so that's not disconnected. We are going to save this one poor beaver here. And I think I will just use normal metal overhangs to fill this gap here. And we will build water tanks on them. Oh, we ran out of bad water. That is kinda bad. Why is this completely dry? Why aren't you working? Or... oh, there is a water here. Ah, it's contaminated by the clear water. Damn it. I think I need to force this. Yeah. Okay, a little bit of overflowing, but we needed that bad water. And they are working now, again. And we are still too short on beaver bots. Okay, this beaver was rescued here. Let's remove these platforms. I don't need them. And let's build overhangs from this side. Okie dokie. We have a close by the station. Here we will be adding large water tanks. Like this. So this will be our new pumping station. At least for the East District. This one will be for the Upper Central District or whatever I'm going to call it. I don't know. Or just call it the Central District and then I will go with numbering. Whatever. And this will need to be rebuilt later. As it is always, the whole area is getting flooded severely every single rain. So we will need to make it better. Okay, but I'm going to leave this episode here, so I didn't get to building that storage, but I will do it next one. For sure, everything is set up. We just need to dig down a little bit more. We have the design, which is really simple and nothing special about it. and then we can just easily build it because we have the resources for it. We are just waiting on the bad water and extract. But that will be all. Please push that like button, subscribe if you like this madness, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.